makeup on my finger and I didn't even know it. Hello my bookish ghosties, welcome back. It is day 3, but I have so much to update you on. Oh my god, it's not even funny. Like, I need to get better at this vlogging stuff. I really do, but I have so much to update you on. Starting with, I did finish The Kiss Curse and I gave it 5 stars. It was so cute. Like, I even like this one better than the XX, so I definitely recommend it. And I'm going to be reading the 3rd one probably closer to Christmas because I think it's like a Christmas Carol retelling. And if you've read it, let me know if you loved it. And then, oh yeah, I spun and I got Gothikana next, and it was like 8 a.m. in the morning and I just had like no brain power, and I'm like, okay, I just need to listen to an audiobook. So I plugged in all the audiobooks that I have on my Libby app. I plugged them in on the spinning wheel and I spun and I got Legends and Lattes. I went ahead and read and finished Legends and Lattes yesterday, and I am 2 chapters into Gothikana, but so far I'm really loving it. I'm seeing people attack this book on YouTube and I'm like, why? But obviously I don't think I'm far enough to really know. And then I've seen some people really like it, but most people are trash talking this book. I'm like, what is wrong with it? Because so far it's giving me almost like Wednesday Addams vibes and just a spooky gothic castle. And I don't know, like the last line, so I'm guessing she just met her love interest. She's at the university now and got her roommate, and so the MMC is like warning her, and he said, watch yourself with her. Her last roommate threw herself off the tower roof. And that's how the chapter ended. So I'm on chapter 2 and it looks like it's gonna be dual POV, but so far I'm liking it. Okay, I'm like, how do I do this? Because I have good news and bad news, and they say to give the bad news first, right? So I wasn't able to get the stuff I needed for the Summerween themed dinner yesterday just due to finances. I'm hopefully gonna go back to the store and get everything either tomorrow, Friday, or by the latest I will do this dinner Monday, which will be the last day of my Summerween. It's a bummer, but it's okay because we're still gonna have a great Summerween. I still have all these books to read. I need to start watching some kind of spooky movie. Everything I wanted to watch is not free. Like The Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline, none of that is free. So I'm like, what am I gonna watch? If anything, I will just watch Harry Potter or a slasher movie, but I need to find some kind of Halloween movie. And I do own most of them on DVD, but we don't have a DVD player. So what am I gonna do? Legends and Lattes. Don't come at me. Please don't come at me. But I am so devastated because I did not enjoy this as much as I wanted to. I know. Okay, because this was everybody's 5-star read. Like, everyone gave this 5 stars. What is wrong with me? Tell me, what is wrong with me? Because I gave this 3 stars. I did. And it's not that I didn't enjoy the writing or the atmosphere or the vibe. I freaking loved the atmosphere. You know these like coffee shop ambiance videos I put on the TV all the time on YouTube with the jazz music? That is how this book felt. It made me feel like I was in an ambiance video. It was like a warm hug, that warm cup of coffee on a cold day, like a pumpkin spice latte on a cold day. How a warm almond croissant makes me feel from Starbucks, which they got rid of, which I am heartbroken forever. I'm still not over it. That is how this book made me feel, but I was bored. I admit I was getting bored. I was zoning out parts of the book because there's not a whole lot happening. Like, this book is literally just an orc hanging up her sword, done fighting. She is on this mission to open up a coffee shop, and nobody's heard of coffee before, nobody's tasted it but her. And yeah, it's super cute. I loved all the creatures. Like, this little guy, he's a little raccoon named Thimble. The cutest name, right? And he bakes pastries. Oh my god, it was just amazing reading the description for each pastry, and they're trying to figure out what it is and what to name it. When they were describing the cinnamon rolls and the chocolate croissant, I literally felt like I could taste it and smell it. If you want like a sensory book, this is it, because I was like drooling for the cup of coffee, for the pastries. I was like, oh my god, I need to go to Starbucks. And we live out in the freaking boonies out here, so there's not Starbucks where I live. So I would have to go 40 minutes into town, into an actual city, to get my Starbucks. So, oh my god, this book just made me want to drop everything I was doing to go get a damn croissant and a latte from Starbucks. If you want just a good, cozy vibe, not much going on, this is your book. This is your book. This little dude, the little thimble dude, I was so in love. He was my favorite character. He just kept reminding me of Ratatouille. Like, he's their little pastry chef. Oh my god, it's so cute. So cute. So yeah, I just put it in the middle. I gave it 3 stars because I enjoyed the vibe, the atmosphere, the writing style. I really loved his writing. Like, the way he describes certain things, I was just blown away. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I hoped, just because not a whole lot was happening, and I feel so bad for saying that. I do. I want to give this book another chance. I'm still wondering, is it right book, wrong time sort of thing? And I do know the 3rd book comes out in November, so I'm thinking of just binging them all and giving this another chance. And, you know, November is still considered fall time, so it's the perfect time. And I might just do a reading vlog for all 3 books. I wish I enjoyed it more. Like, please don't come at me. But unfortunately, yeah, I was just really bored. So 2 books down, I did read a little more of Slagbog's Gold, and I am loving this book. I'm just gradually reading it as I pick it up. I'm trying to get it done this week, but I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on myself to, you know, binge the whole book in one day. And I'm 150 pages, so about halfway. But I do want to get this done this week to give it back to my neighbor. And then I spun again. I spun for an audiobook, and then I spun for a physical TBR book. So I just started a study in drowning. Only 2 chapters in, so I haven't really formed an opinion on it yet. So I'm just gonna keep chugging along and see. And then once I get, the reason I'm focusing on this is because my audiobook expires in 2 days. And so after this, I'm going to be picking up Kingdom of the Cursed. Finally, what is wrong with me? I start series and then I'm so bad at trying to finish them. Like, I always read the 1st or 2nd book, maybe, max. And I never finish them. I literally have makeup on my finger and I didn't even know it. It's eyelash glue on my finger. So I'm not gonna really discuss this one. Kingdom of the Wicked is the 1st book, which I absolutely fell in love with. I loved. Can't tell you a thing about it though, because it's been so long. Yeah, I might just need to look up like a recap video. So yeah, those are my plans today. My plan is just to get as far into or finish a study in drowning, hopefully watch some kind of Halloween movie. Already day 3 and I haven't watched a single Halloween movie. Oh, the good news. The good news is I saw Superman. My life has changed forever. Forever. It was so good. It was so good. And I wasn't even sure what I was expecting, but not this. Hands down, so good. I wish I would have got a video or something to show you, but go see it. First of all, he is a pretty man. And then Crypto is the cutest. He's so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. I loved it. Lois, I loved everything. Ah! You just need to go watch it. You need to go watch it. Everything. The music, the action scenes, just everything. The romance. It was phenomenal and it made me cry. I was crying. If you stay till the end credits, your heart's gonna shatter. Your heart is gonna shatter. And then there's this one scene where he's like, I don't want to spoil it. But you know, it's toward the end. And he gives this speech. And I was just so touched. Honestly, I can't even tell you what my favorite part is. Like, probably everything with Crypto. The big finale kiss at the end. Oh, I saw part of it in the trailer and I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. And I feel like that was like the best on-screen kiss ever. And then every single part with Crypto was so funny, like Crypto and the monkeys. God, honestly, my favorite part was when Superman saved the squirrel. Saves a little squirrel. Like, come on, how can you not love this man? He's so good. He's too good for the world. He's too good for us. He's too good. Anyways, just stop what you're doing and go see that movie. It is so worth it though. I can't imagine it in 3D, and I feel like it's one of those movies that you have to see in theater. Like, the best experience is to see it in theater. The sound effects, everything just blew me away. I can't imagine this movie in 3D. I really wish I could have gone to see it in 3D, but I think it's been out too long to the point they're not showing it in 3D anymore where I live. Just drop everything you're doing and go see it. Okay, I am 40 pages into gothikana right now, and y'all are gonna laugh. I was completely wrong about the MMC. It's not the blonde guy at all. This is not what I was expecting. Y'all are gonna laugh at me. Like, this is why I need to start reading the synopsis to books, but like, I'm telling you, I never read the synopsis. I always go in as blind as possible into books. I just need to know, is it a romantasy, a thriller, does it have romance, etc. And that's all I need to know. And I do not ever, hardly ever read the synopsis. So yeah, I thought our MMC was introduced like in chapter 1 or 2 at the end, and that was not the case. And I didn't realize this was going to be student teacher type of romance, forbidden romance. So wow, okay, I'm really liking the vibes. I'm telling you, it just reminds me I'm in the show Wednesday at the academy. I don't know why, it's just the vibe I'm getting. We finally met our MMC and he came across as a total dick, and this girl's been very sheltered. She's lived with her mom entire life. She's been known as like an outcast. She's got these violet purple eyes, and so yeah, she's always been considered an outcast, and the only thing she knows about men is what she's learned through reading romance novels in her free time. And so she has absolutely no experience when it comes to men, and she doesn't even know how to talk to men, just clams up on the inside. So she meets our MMC in the middle of the night because she hears this music, and she leaves her room to investigate and discover, like, where is this beautiful music coming from? And she describes it almost like it pulling her toward the music like a siren. She has to go toward it and see where it's coming from and who it's coming from. That is where she meets our MMC, and his name is Vad, but I'm wondering if that's just a pseudonym, because in chapter 1 we get a POV from Cad. It says Cad. I am blind as a bat, y'all. Go ahead, just laugh at me. I'm blind as a bat. No, his name is Vad. clearly says bad right here. Where did I find cat? Where did I see cat? Tell me. Let's just scratch all that and ignore that I ever said that. Vad is his name, and supposedly he had a forbidden relationship with a student. I think it was last year. The student he was having a forbidden romance with jumped off the balcony and committed suicide. I'm just kind of wondering, was she under a spell? Was somebody controlling her? I don't know. Or was it really suicide? I don't know. But, and why? I still have so many questions. So already she's drawn to this man, and I'm like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. The fact that his last lover jumped off the balcony and died, like, maybe you should stay clear. But I don't know. He's described as, you know, super mysterious and sexy, and he's got dark hair and silver eyes, and then the white stripe through his hair. So I'm thinking Corella? I'm thinking Corella, but like make it more masculine. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading and I'll try to keep updating you. I'm about 70 pages into A Study in Drowning, and I really want to like this book. Again, I guess it's just me, but there's just so much going on. I feel like I'm a little confused about the story and some of the information. Yeah, all I know so far is it's about this girl, Effie. Also, this book is pretty sexist when it comes to women. It's about this girl, Effie, who has always wanted to pursue literature, but women can't in this world, so she's stuck pursuing a career in architecture. Her literary idol passes away, and randomly she wins a contest to redesign this author's estate. His name is Imris Meriden. I'm pretty sure I'm not even pronouncing that right, but and his estate is Hyarth Manor, and so she goes there, and it's where she meets the MMC Preston, and he's a literature scholar, and I think he's trying to expose Mirden as a fraud. And from what I read in the synopsis, which actually went back to read the synopsis after starting this book because I was a little confused, it almost feels like I'm in a dream, kind of, and there's just a bunch of like holes in my memory. You know that feeling like when, I don't know, you wake up from a dream. I'm like, what did I just read? But every page, I'm like, what did I just read? It's not exactly making sense to me, but I'm just gonna keep going and chugging along. I like the atmosphere. It's kind of depressing, and Effie does struggle with panic attacks, and then she keeps saying they don't know what it's like to drown. So did she drown at one point in her life? I don't know. I'm just waiting on some more backstory. And then, I don't know, she had a phone call with her mom, and I understand you want your kids to spread their wings and learn and be independent, but it's just the way that she was speaking to her just made me kind of sad. And yeah, Effie as a character so far, I mean, she's okay. She's kind of snappy and prejudiced when it comes to Preston. Oh yeah, because in her world, there's Argent and Lear, and they're at war, and Effie is Lyrian and Preston is Argentian. I'm really not sure if I'm pronouncing these words right, I'm sorry, but so I think she's, you know, prejudiced and stuff because of that. But also, like, Preston's mom, he said she's Lyrian, so half Argentian. And then I also think she's probably feels a little resentment toward him, toward the fact that he's getting to pursue literature and she can't because she's a woman. So she's probably jealous and doesn't feel like it's fair, and just seeing him get to do what she dreams about doing, I'm sure it gets under her skin. So anyways, I'm 70 pages in on chapter 5. These are longer chapters. I'm trying to listen to the audiobook, but I don't know if it's just whoever's narrating it. She talks so fast and I can't understand what she's saying, and I feel like I'm missing things. So I'm probably just going to try to read it physically until my eyes get tired and then continue the audiobook, but I have to put it on a slower speed, which gets on my nerves because the pauses and stuff are really slow. But anyways, if I put it on a faster speed, I can't understand what this lady is saying, and I think it's just because she has an accent. I don't know, it's just one of those. It's one of those, I can't explain it. But anyways, I will update you guys later. I was trying to finish this book today, but it's already 6:30. So I don't know, I'm already tired. I wanted to watch a Halloween movie. I really didn't do as much reading as I wanted today, unfortunately. It is day 4 of Summerween, and I just wanted to come on and do a quick update because I haven't really updated today. I've been super lazy, pajamas all day. I'm definitely gonna update more tomorrow, but today I just wanted to focus on reading, not vlogging, editing, all of that stuff. Today I just strictly wanted to focus on reading, so this is just gonna be a brief update. I finished this morning Study and Drowning. I won't go too much into this right now. I'll do I'll get more into the knit and grit tomorrow. I gave this 3 stars. It's one of those that I really wanted to enjoy and just could not get into it for multiple reasons. I know this is adored by a lot of people, and I'm sorry, and if it's your favorite book, like, nothing against that. We all have our own opinions, right? But this just did not do it for me. Honestly, the world and the magic and the politics, like the war going on, all of it just kind of confused me. Like, the entire book confused me, and there's just a lot of things that didn't really make sense. The romance, I feel like, was just kind of thrown in there and sort of lacking. And yeah, I just had issues with Evie as a character. The only character I really enjoyed was Preston, and then Ingrid, I think. So I enjoyed her character, even though she was hardly in the book, but felt like the story was dragging. If you want dark academia, depressing vibes, this is your book. Like, it's definitely a vibe book, but I just could not get into the story. I'll explain more tomorrow. I am making some progress on Gothikana. Guys, I'm loving this book. I wasn't sure about it at first. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the student and teacher dynamic, but I am flying through this. I can't put this down. I can't. I'm on chapter 14, 178 pages through, so I'm about the halfway mark. I'm gonna try to get further into this tonight, possibly finish it, we'll see, but I do want to read some more of Slackbox Gold so I can get this back to my friend. So yeah, this is the priority tonight, so we'll see how far I can get. I don't want to spoil much. I think I'll talk like spoilers later on, and I'll make sure to warn you. This is such a vibe. Like, if you love Dracula, you love this. If you love Wednesday Addams, you're gonna love this. If you're dark romance, gothic girly, this is your book. Like, everything about it is just amazing. The vibes, I'm telling you, the vibes. It has everything. It's witchy, it's spooky, it's gothic, so gothic. I feel like I'm there in the castle. I love all the gargoyles. I just love it. I love it. But it's actually kind of spooky. Okay, there's some spooky stuff in here. Our FMC is hearing voices. She's seeing shadows. Students have died. There's a creepy woods, but bad stuff has happened in there. And her and her friends like come across an old shed in the woods, and they see like a dark silhouette moving inside, but it's locked from the outside. So whoever's in there is obviously a ghost or somebody trapped. The romance is so spicy. If you like your MMC like controlling and taking in charge and possessive, this is your book. This is your book. I was kind of shocked. I was shocked with the spice, because I'm just like, whoa. He is so possessive. She was literally like, this is my first time, and he's like, you chose the wrong man for it to be your first time. Jaw dropped. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this. So far, I really recommend it.